That's what it is. What's considered light is spirit. What's considered darkness is physical stuff. You know, let's try to get that picture in your head straight too. So when you see the black night, I'm not gonna call it night, I actually call it night. No, when you see the black light after 6 o'clock, the black light come versus the white light in the morning. Okay, the white light and the black light is a representation of the spirit. Because you know, without being in this life, your spirit sees in black and white. You see what I'm saying? So the black and white light is a representation of the negative and positive energies coming together, which is both spiritual, they non-material. They're non-material, they both black and white lights, which is what they call the spirit, okay? And that black and white light is what powers up everything, which is negative and positive, which power up your car and everything, that white and black light. You see what I'm saying? So, the black light that we see after 6 or 7 o'clock versus the white light that we see early in the morning, early in the day, I don't even want to call it morning, but early in the day, those two lights versus the physical darkness. Darkness represents evil. You know what I mean? It represents ignorance. It represents physicalness. Something that don't think for itself. Physical stuff don't think for itself. You know, only the energy, the electro spirit thinks for itself. You see what I'm saying? So that's what real darkness is physical stuff, so we don't get confused here, you know what I mean? And it's you know, when you've been using these words for so long, when you've been calling black light darkness, or when you've been calling a black person dark, you see what I'm saying? We don't know that we're really calling them evil. Well, basically, yeah, just know that we are the stars in the water below, and they're stars in the water above. That where the higher self, where the higher spirit is at. Black and white is how the spirit sees things. You see what I mean? Because just think about it. On the color spectrum, right? Black and white is the end to each of them. You see what I mean? So all colors come out of black all the way to white, to no color. You see what I mean? So that's the white and black light right there. And that's what we need to understand, is that the black and white light powers up everything. So for example, you know, in my eye, we all got the black and the white part in our eye, right? And then the color part in between, showing you that the black and white is polar. The black and the white light is the beginning and the end to this color spectrum. So I think it's important for all of us to understand that the color spectrum is basically who we are. Because we like to see ourselves as being physical, but really we're energy. And that's what the color spectrum really represents. It's a measure of different levels of heat or gamma rays. You know, it goes up to gamma rays from radio waves. So from those spectrums of waves, which is what we call light, which is movement, which is current, it's that is the space, that is the spectrum, the limits that we go in the space. And I know that it's eternal, and I know that it's limitless. But the way we're looking at this is energy flowing in the space. No matter how big the space is, it's the energy that's flowing in the space. And what energy is it? Now that energy that's flowing through this space that I'm walking through, that I'm also breathing in, that I'm also looking through, that's exactly the waves that your spirit is riding on now. 5G ain't the subject that I'm talking about right now. But that is the reason why a lot of people should be afraid of this new 5G system. Is because this 5G system is hooked up to your frequency bandwidth. Okay? Now, this is your frequency bandwidth we're talking about here that we call a spectrum. You could call it a heat spectrum to level different amounts of heat or different amounts and levels of energy. You see what I'm saying? So, back to the subject, because, I hate going off subject like that, but yeah, beware the 5G system because of this too. But yeah, so that's the spectrum we're dealing with, from black to white. Now, usually when I see them put the color spectrum on display, they don't put black and white in there. I don't know why those are cool energies. Those are cool energies, and I guess what I mean is that they're more receptive energies, okay, than they are emitting energies. And that gets very confusing because it's contradictory, because really it's vice versa too. It's kind of like a yin-yang effect, you know what I'm saying, between the black light and the white light, because we know the white light as emitting light on us. But coming from the other side, the white light is actually a receiver of the black light. As the black light go within the white light and travel within it to get inside different bodies to become a variety of one kind of another, whether it be a dog or a human or whatever it may be. You see what I mean? So, but yes, so yeah, that's how that light travel like that. And that's how the spirit travel through that. But like I said, vice versa, each one become a receiver or broadcaster. At that time. And one gives or take depending on what side you're looking at. You see what I mean? Black light, white light, transference between spirits coming here into the physical, or spirits going back into the spirit room from the physical spirit room, to be exact. And that's what's going on all in all, so you guys don't think I left the subject, is what's going on all in all is the spectrum that I'm telling you about between black and white light is us traveling the spectrum in spirit. And while traveling the spectrum through spirit, through the visible light, we can transfer spirit light into the body. Like when people grow marijuana indoors or outdoors, what's actually happening there is they're transferring spirit life into that plant, and then that plant becomes alive, through that black light traveling through the white light into the seed, becoming physical, growing up, and then casting a white-black light shadow at the same time. So, what I'm showing you here is how the spirit travels the spectrum of different colors from the black light to the white light. And into the visible light, whenever it wants to and become a physical body. You see what I mean? Become a physical body and cast a shadow. Now this is amazing. This is amazing. And see, at the same time, while I'm standing in here, you can see the white and the black light in here at the same time while I'm talking to you. You can also see the white and black light in my eyes. Okay? So let me show you a bigger picture of this too. Black light is your mind. So when you close your eyes, you're looking at the black light right there. You're real, that's who you are. You're the black light. You see what I'm saying? And I can prove that to you, and I will prove that to you right now. But let me just show you this first. You are the black light. You see? And when you open your eyes, you see the white light. And the black light right before you too. It's an in and out, out and in, as above, so below type thing, all around. So we're walking in our own minds. That's what we need to understand. And see, when I say that we're walking in our own minds, a lot of people will be like, how? How is this possible? Can you please show me? Can you show me? So, you know, that's what I do. I don't like to speak things where I can't bring forth evidence, at least knowledge that's clear enough that you can understand really that this is the truth. Now, this is the truth of many truths. I'm not taking away nobody's truth and saying this is the only truth to look at in the world, but this is a guaranteed truth. So are we taking this for granted? Are we taking the Spirit of God for granted? Are we taking this all for granted? I think a lot of us are. For not understanding what we're dealing with here. Not understanding where we're at. So, like I say, this is a mind right here. You know, when the black light come, it's putting you to sleep. Unless you're on some crystal meth or something like that, you know what I mean? It's putting you to sleep, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then when the white light comes, it's gonna wake you up. You know? Just like this camera that's looking at me has everything to do with the windows of the soul, with the focusing in and out through the black and the white light. You know what I mean? Paintings, when artists do paintings, that's what their shades are based on. That's what they are trying to make it dimensional. In order to make it dimensional or look like it's three-dimensional or whatever, you know, it's about the white and light shades that you put on the painting. You see what I'm saying? Because like I say, the black light and the white light, or the black color to the white color, is the perimeter, the limits from all color spectrum throughout all the other colors. You see, from color to no color. And yeah, that's what we're dealing with. So if you meditate for a while, probably plug your ears and just close your eyes for a while, and just look at the black and white light. You know what I'm saying? And just see who you are and understand that everything that's physical is only in between this. Like Tupac said, he said, I'm living in between life, in the crack so blind. You see what I'm saying? He already said so blind, kind of letting you know everything that you're seeing is what's actually blinding you from seeing who you truly are. You see what I'm saying? From you understanding the black and the white light, from you understanding that you're inside of a mind and that your mind is cycling with this mind within black and white light, going to sleep and waking up between the black and the white light. You know, like I say again, the black and white light is what powers up everything. That's a representation of two energies coming together, a force coming together to enter something and become whatever it's going to be. You see what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, what more can I say? You know what I mean? So the black and white light is on everything. So this is another big thing I want to show y'all right here. The black and white light. Just to prove to y'all I know what I'm talking about here, okay? What color do the police wear? Black and white, right? You know, black with a little white, little, you know what I mean? So, black and white. Okay, what color do the judge wear? Black and white. What color do people wear at funerals? Black and white. Okay? Where else we go with this? Weddings. Weddings, they also wear black and white traditionally. You know, some of these other things wear different colors a little bit, but traditionally all of it is black and white. And then here we got the Catholics. They also wear the black and white, you know, to let you know that they're controlling the rainbow. They're controlling the energy, all the races in between, you know. The Jewish Masonic color, the black and white checker floors, you know what I mean? Representing the two dimensions is what they tell people, right? Which is true. It represents the two dimensions. Which is, they need to tell them that it's black and white light. They don't want to tell you it's black light because they don't want niggas thinking that, hey, these niggas is black and light. They think they gods now. Yeah, I think they are, man. You better leave them boys alone. You see what I'm saying? I think they are. They know who they are now, man. All you can do is be destructive to yourself and to other people now if you don't calm these waves down, man. You know, and let this world get back to its nature. You know what I mean? Because that's what's at war right now is nature. You know, just be natural. Let the earth grow and let it do what it needs to do to rehabilitate itself. And let's quit killing the earth, man. You know what I mean? We're actually killing ourselves. We're actually killing the earth. We're killing ourselves. Fools. You know what I mean?